Good evening, everybody. It's your boy aka Big Zeke, coming at you with another weekly inspirational thought. I would like to start by apologizing, y'all. I know I said last Saturday I was supposed to go live. There were a lot of things that happened. Um, Continue to pray for my family, to pray for the Ellis family. Lost one of my uncles. And then on top of that, I ended up getting a virus. So I ended up getting sick. So I was out. So y'all take care of your bodies and be healthy. Be careful because I'm still getting over it now. I have a lingering cough. So y'all be careful out here because it is, doesn't matter where y'all at. We're hearing about the different viruses and things going on, flu viruses, all of this. It's out here. So y'all be careful. Take care of yourselves. So that's why I was MIA, y'all. I am planning to go live. I'm just going to have to reboot and reschedule that live session probably within the coming weeks, but I'll give y'all the time when, okay? That being said, we're going to dive into the weekly inspirational thought. I'm not going to keep y'all long because when I'm recording this, it is 9 o'clock Central Time. So for those of y'all in Central Time, y'all know it's late here. So it's probably late in some other time zones as well. I'm not that good with time zones. Y'all pray for me, but that's another story for another day. Anywho, the thought that God put in my spirit, it was something that came from a Sunday school lesson that we just went over recently. And the thought is lose to win. Lose to win. And the reference scriptures that I have for it is coming from Luke chapter 9, verses 21 and 22. And it reads, and I'm cheating a little bit, y'all. I'm reading, so y'all bear with me. And he straightly charged them and commanded them to tell no man that thing, saying, the Son of Man must suffer many things and be rejected of the elders and chief priests and scribes and be slain and be raised on the third day. Now, why did I say lose to win? What we consider as losses are not necessarily losses in the eyes of God. See, when Jesus was speaking to the disciples in this text, he had asked them previously in the scriptures before. If y'all want to read Luke chapter 9, please, I encourage y'all to do so at your own leisure. And up to those scriptures that I just read, he had asked them, well, who do people say that I am? Who do you say that I am? And once they told him, he said, okay, don't tell anyone what you know. That's why he said, don't say anything of this thing. And he went on to say that I must. He said, the Son of Man must. He said he must. He said he must suffer many things. And how does that tie in? Well, I'm going to tie it in right here. Jesus knew that in order to win eternally, he had to lose. He had to lose some battles, some things that we think of in our flesh as losses. When people talk about us, we consider that a loss. When people lie on us, we consider that a loss. When people do things to us, we consider that a loss. But in actuality, what Jesus saw, because he also said he must be slain and rise again on the third day. So, what he was saying was, I have to go through these things in order to fulfill my destiny, in order to fulfill what God had for me. Now, how does this relate to lose to win? Well, look at your own life. How many times has people talked about you, or people lied on you, or things happen to you, or things happen and things go on, and you wonder, well, why am I losing? Why am I going through this? Why am I dealing with this? It's not necessarily that you're losing. You're being set up to win. You losing those losses that you're taking, people talking about you, people lying on you, you losing a job that you thought you were supposed to have, somebody walking out your life you thought was supposed to be there. In all actuality, these things must happen, just like things had to happen to Jesus. These things must happen in order to set you up for the ultimate win. That wrong person that was in your life, that wrong person that was in your life, that wrong person that was in your life was supposed to leave. Why? Because that good person that's supposed to be in your life will come along later. But they can't come along until that person that was supposed to go has to go. That job that you lost. If you lose that job, you were supposed to lose that job. Why? Because the job you were destined to have can't come into fruition until you lose the one that you ain't supposed to have in the first place. Sometimes you have to lose in order to win. This is what Jesus was trying to instill in the disciples. And this is what we have to gather from those scriptures that I just read. Sometimes you have to take a loss. Sometimes you got to lose certain friends you grew up with. Sometimes you got to lose certain jobs. Sometimes you got to lose certain elements, certain things that's going on in your life. Sometimes you have to lose in order to win. Because certain things can't happen into your life until you take those necessary losses. See, what we call losses are not always losses. Those are predestined steps that we have to take in order for us to win. The question you have to ask yourself now, and the question I'm still asking myself, what are you willing to lose in order to win? Are you willing to lose certain people who are not meant to be around you in order to win? Are you willing to lose things and jobs and places and all this other stuff? Are you willing to lose material things in order to win eternally? That's something that only you can answer within yourself. Only I can answer it about myself. So what are you willing to lose in order to win? That's my thought for this week, y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all as always. I might do a part 2 on this, not too sure yet. I'm gonna put those reference scriptures in the comment section. I love y'all. Y'all take care. God bless, and as always, be inspired.